Yeah, hate the player, hate the game. We got Shanks. Listen, guys, he is Shanks. This is chapter 1. Yonko. Also, blood of a celestial dragon, a garland in his name and in his right. Able to walk and have a conversation with the Gors. They pull up to a war. It's like, if y'all want to fight, fight me. Stop the war. If not, war stopped. Block a Kainu with the sword. All that. And if you're listening to me, my stakes are in the Holy Knights, and Shank is probably as strong, if not stronger than them. Right? And he's like, you know what, Ben Beckman? I think it's time. Time for what? Time to go get the thing that makes you a pirate. The One Piece. So if anyone has stake in this world and can even fight for the empty throne, it is Shanks right now, because not only does he have the power, the crew, the influence, but also the fans behind him. Shanks is a person that we don't know, because we think we understand Shanks and how he acts and this and that, and him being even tied to the Giants of Elbaf, but we don't know. Like, we don't know Shanks. We know of Shanks, but we don't really know him. Like, who was the pirate he talks about? Did he really snitch on Luffy? Is he going to the One Piece to stop Luffy? Like, is he just going to compete with Luffy? Obviously, most likely compete with Luffy, but at the same time, like, what is his MO? What is the purpose of him going after the One Piece now? But we don't know Shanks, and because of that, it's very interesting. I can't put him at the top because we don't know his motives. Right? It's interesting because Shanks has the power, influence, all that. But what is his? What is he doing? What is he doing? Where is he? Because he said he's going for the One Piece, but now he's trying to stop Blackbeard. Come on, man. Like, I think I have some animosity for Shanks, but I like Shanks as a character overall because Shanks adds that excitement factor that us fans enjoy about One Piece. But who knows? But Dragon, on the other hand, the man who's coined the ... Not saying nothing, but somehow always thinking. What they say Dragon does? Like, he looks east or looks west, something like that. But one thing about Dragon is that no matter what, I already said it, he's the head of the revolutionaries who are going to be the main forefront of the battle to come against the world government. The man is the most wanted man in the entire world. The man is Luffy's father. You talk about Garp, he's too old, he's not in his prime. Luffy's too young, he's not in his prime. We have Dragon, a ripe, young, prime, powerful figure that's going to be a key part in everything moving forward. There's no way, no how you can't sit here and tell me whenever this man does something even close to a named attack or pulling up and stopping someone like Shanks did, no matter what, if he comes into any chapter and does anything besides looking or talking, everyone's gonna stop and be like, you know what? Damn, I've been waiting XYZ amount of years. If you just started reading One Piece, probably 3. If you started reading One Piece way back where during Civilization, maybe 25 plus years ago, you read it in Shonen Jump. I don't care. As soon as he makes his move, I guarantee you the entire fan base is going to erupt because we've been waiting for this man. And he's in a position where he is the most important person because he is going to be the one faction that we need the most moving forward. And it's very, very, very plausible that Dragon also knows a lot. Especially with him listening to Vegapunk. A lot of the revolutionaries are reacting where Dragon's still coining that phrase, ... Not saying nothing, but excited for something. Can I say more about this man? Oh yeah, did I mention he's Luffy's father? He's literally the guy who's supposed to be the mirror of Joy Boy who has a goddamn fruit. He's the father of that guy. You're the hero of the Marines, that's his son. Or the guy who's leading the revolutionaries against the world government who's been in power for almost 800 plus years. Yeah, that's Dragon. Can I say enough about this man? I don't think I can. But I can't say enough about him, or can't say too much about him because guess what? He hasn't really done much, so we have to wait and see. But when it comes to the stake of the empty throne and the implications of that, yeah, that man is right there. That man is right there. And last but not least, the red dog, the mad dog, the free admiral. You're probably saying, why is he in the same spots as Dragon? Because he's Akainu, man. He's Akainu. You can't be mad at the fact that is Sakazuki. He's the fleet that he beat out. I saw what happened with Whitebeard. We see what happened with Kizaru and Luffy. I know how Yonko, Admiral, I know the debates. But right now, you give this man 2 years and also a 10-day battle to bloom hockey, to bloom his strength, whatever. Every time we see someone come back in the story, they're stronger than last time. So this means this man was keeping up with Whitebeard 2 years ago, now became a higher position, and for the 10-day battle where you're supposed to bloom hockey in battle, and you don't mean he's going to be as strong as Yonko or not even stronger? You're crazy. You're crazy. And he has no emotional attachments like we saw with Kizaru, like we saw with Aokiji. We're still waiting for his backstory. Why is it absolute justice? Why is he willing to murk an entire island listening to the world government, but at the same time now questioning why Vegapunk's telling everyone everything? And is he saying from a perspective like, oh, I know everything, but now everyone else knows everything? Or it's more like, Vegapunk, you're saying everything. This is what I want. Is this anger towards the world government? Is it towards the people? If a man's about absolute justice, what is justice? Where does this absolute justice kind of align? And it's interesting because Vegapunk even said, these are a battle of ideals. So if your ideal is one way and the people you're serving is another way, where does that leave you? Is your ideals molded by the people you're under, or is it molded by your own experiences? See, the thing about Sakazuki is a very interesting character because why is he the way he is? We have no idea. And it may be a situation he is the way he is because of what he thought was pirates wasn't actually pirates, but the world government themselves. He already has that brash or like hostile relationship with the Gorosei. And if that's how it is with the Gorosei, could you imagine after he learns the truth, it's like, you know what? Why am I serving these people? I'm the head of Marines. Like, yeah, you could possibly listen to the world government. Like Green Bull is on the pinky of the world government, but is Akainu after he learns everything? I don't know. So can we see Akainu possibly turning and fighting alongside people like Shanks, like Dragon, fighting the world government for a better future for the Marines and the world itself? I don't know. Maybe not likely because his morals kind of don't push him that way. But he's a fiery man. He's a fiery tempered man. And things can flip like that. And the reason why I have him so high in the list is because he is a soul force that is the Marines that can stop a lot of these people below him or next to him from getting to that top, that empty throne, or aligning with someone and pushing them over the top. We'll have to wait and see. Sakazuki's another interesting one, man. Gotta pay attention to him. And with that being said, obviously, we gotta move forward, but there are some honorary mentions. The honorable mentions, we have the Holy Knights. To me personally, Dragon himself said the fighting doesn't begin until the Holy Knights move. Maybe if he heard that the Gorosei moved, it might change his mind. But the fact that Dragon said that out of his mouth, we saw Forgotten that God Valley. Now Forgotten is the very one to be able to judge celestial dragons. And now like, Dragon already said that the Holy Knights are the real fight starts when the Holy Knights move. They possibly are the strongest people we'll see in the entire One Piece verse moving forward. Or at least some of them. Maybe not all of them. Maybe there's always power rankings in groups, like even the Straw Hats, even with the CP9. Maybe not all of them, but at least some of them will be to the point where we're like, you know what? Let's take a step back because like we can't just be rash and go fight these people, right? Because they will cut us down very quickly and very easily, right? And it's a very interesting situation because like I said, Shanks' blood is a Forgarland. And if Forgarlands are Holy Knights, does not mean that the Holy Knights essentially could be as strong, or if not, at least one or two of them stronger than Shanks. Very likely. And that's why I'm saying honorable mention, because like I said, Sakazuki is this force to possibly stop so many people from going. The Holy Knights could be the faction that can stop everybody and put the Gorosei in their place. If they're a faction that can judge celestial dragons, I would not be surprised they put down some Gorosei members, at least one. Who knows? Maybe that's how some of the Gorosei got scars. Maybe that's how some of the Gorosei are picked, because of the Holy Knights are the ones who decide who the Gorosei will be. Who knows? And that's what allowed Shanks to even go and be able to talk to the Gorosei, because the Gorosei said, we're willing to have this talk because of you, because it's you. And it's very likely because he is the blood of the Holy Knight, even though he may not be one. If the Holy Knights can decide the Gorosei, that makes sense. Holy Knights, I don't mention, you can't go with them. You can't go without them. You can't go without them. Next is Vegapunk. Vegapunk for very obvious reasons. This man has not only basically brought back the birth of ancient weapons, but he's telling the truth to the extent that is known already, that is documented already, until we later on get to the last island, to get to the big joke. Vegapunk is putting the chips for everyone to hear and decide. He said, he was being very careful with his words, saying like, I don't know if these people are good or evil. It's a battle of ideologies or ideas or ideals. So here's the truth that I know. I know that I was part of I know I was part of the destruction of one of the kingdoms. So I know that that if you want to blame someone, you can also blame me. But here's everything else that's going on. You make a decision for yourself. And that's what I like most about One Piece, is that everyone has the freedom to choose what they believe. Because some people really believe what Vegapunk's saying, and some people are laughing their ass off because they're like, who is this guy? Like this guy is literally just a mad scientist speaking on his ass or his head at this point, right? So he gives you the freedom to choose to believe or not to believe, and gives you the choice to decide whether they're good or bad and who's good or bad. But at the same time, he's also created a way to bring back the ancient weapons. He essentially recreated mechanical sea beasts. He's created the strongest beings in the world, the Seraphim. He found a way to replicate devil fruits, and essentially he's recreated the power. Obviously, recreated an eternal power source, and it's telling the entire world the truth of the world. That's 800 plus years ago. That was a void century that we're not supposed to even hear about or even whisper about. Because if it's glimpse, if you even hear a little inkling about it, you're gone, like that. Like how a Nell can hear people on Skypea, you're going like that. That was God's punishment, like that. If you talk about it, read a pine of any of that, emo, gone. Press a button, push a finger, one word, you're gone. 𝒏𝒔𝒔𝒕𝒄𝒉 said, you know what? I'm already dead. I'm gonna say everything. I'm dead already. What more can you do to me? I'm dead. But yeah, 𝒏𝒔𝒔𝒕𝒄𝒉, I don't mention, gotta be there. 𝒔𝒊𝒕𝒄𝒔𝒕𝒄𝒉. I don't need to say much. It's the 𝒔𝒊𝒕𝒄𝒉. You possibly have 5 of confirmed conquerors hockey users. They're the highest power in the world, highest authority in the world besides 𝒂𝒑𝒑𝒏𝒂𝒎 themselves. They have possibly yokai devil fruits, or they're devil fruit users in some way, fashion. They have forms, right? They have different powers. Warcry can't even be damaged by year 5. He burnt this. It's the 𝒔𝒊𝒕𝒄𝒉, man. Like, we've sat there and contemplated what's gonna happen when the 𝒔𝒊𝒕𝒄𝒉 finally show up, and they had all 5 in one arc pulling up to one island, right? It's the 𝒔𝒊𝒕𝒄𝒉. Are they stronger than the Holy Knights? I don't think so. But at the same time, it's the 𝒔𝒊𝒕𝒄𝒉. They're there, and they're doing damage, and they have people running for their lives because they know if we stay any longer, it's up and it's stuck. It's the 𝒔𝒊𝒕𝒄𝒉, man. They got to be there. And last but not least, top of the leaderboard, top of the stairs, closer to the empty throne right now. You guys already know who it is. It's Blackbeard and Luffy. It's Blackbeard and Luffy, guys. I think you guys could have all guessed who the top 2 were. And you guys already know who the top is. The top is a person already sitting on the throne. Obviously, that person already knows the truth, and they're sitting on the throne already. So they're at the top. So I don't got to put Emu at the top. You guys know. But Blackbeard and Luffy are so close that right now it's almost neck and neck. But right now, I'm going to give the nod to Blackbeard. I'm going to give the nod to Blackbeard for a couple reasons, right? Because Blackbeard is actively making moves to do what he needs to do. Like, Luffy, on the other hand, is enjoying the adventure and having fun in a way, while also kind of like falling into places that kind of put him ahead, right? You know, like Luffy going to Zou because of the situation, found the rope poneglyphs and learned about the rope poneglyphs, right? He went to Wano. Oh, Wano has one too. I was just gonna beat Kaido, you know, but then, oh yeah, here's a rope poneglyph. Oh, went to Big Mom territory to get Sanji back. Oh, there's a poneglyph here. Perfect. So it's like Luffy, in a way, it's like he's adventuring like he wanted to do. He's free to make his own choices, but at the same time, these choices are just aligning with his goal. His goal is to get to the One Piece. He knows he has to defeat the Yonko. He knows to defeat Admirals to do this. But at the same time, like, he's not actively going out of his way to go and do these things, or at least go out of his way to find these poneglyphs, because he doesn't really know what they are. Or at least he doesn't know what some of them are, right? And he doesn't really care about a lot of the things. Like, he doesn't care about Pluto's HM. The One Piece. What is the One Piece? I don't want them. If that was Blackbeard, Rayleigh, what is it? He said 4 poneglyph, rope poneglyph. Is had due east. You know, if that was Blackbeard, he's taking every note in the book that he needs, right? And that's the thing about Luffy and Blackbeard. But both in this kind of like shows what 𝒏𝒔𝒔𝒕𝒄𝒉 was talking about, like the battle of ideals, right? Blackbeard and Luffy. The first interaction between Blackbeard and Luffy, Blackbeard loved the pie. Luffy, of all people, hated the pie, right? Battle of ideals. 2 people on 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. But both of them right now are neck and neck. 3 poneglyphs to Luffy, 3 for Blackbeard. Right? Like I said, Luffy's falling into these things. Blackbeard is actively going out and trying to grab things and take control of it himself. He wants the world, and he's trying to go with 2 iron fists, right? Stay behind Whitebeard, got the one devil fruit that can possibly counter the strongest devil fruit in the world. The most ridiculous power in the world. The Yami Nami can counter the Sun God Nika fruit. There's that. Was on Whitebeard's crew, became a warlord by defeating Ace, Luffy's brother. Used that title to go to level 6 input down, recruit a crew. Defeated Whitebeard, got his power. Then later on defeated Marco, took over some of Whitebeard's islands, and went and defeated an ex-Rocks pirate and took over his island, or Hachinoso. And then after that, he's like, you know what? Even that's not enough. He went and captured Kobe when he could. Kobe's like, you know what? Kobe's like, I'm a sword member. It doesn't really mean much. He's like, you know what? Okay, we're trading Kobe, and let's get Garp. Oh, damn. And after that, let's go to Whole Cake Island, where Big Mom's not there anymore. Let's go grab our poneglyphs. That's 1. I'm gonna go actively look for possibly Luffy and someone and grab their poneglyphs. Gets Law, defeats him. There's 2 more. That's 3 in his pocket right now. And without all that being said, he's like, you know what? I'm not done. Yo, Katarina Devon Vinegar. I don't know. I'm hearing this in the grapevine, but I think there's gonna be a Gorosei on Egghead. And with everything on Egghead right now, I think you guys should go and actually get his copy. Who can think of that? To this day, I still don't know how they knew that Saturn was on Egghead Island. Till this day, I still don't know. Okay, he knew. Sent Kyrie to Devon, got a copy of a Gorosei member who's an honorable mention on this list, and possibly can get a Seraphim. He now has a way to control the Seraphim. And they haven't left the island yet. They're hearing everything Vegapunk is saying. And it's very likely that with the Seraphim falling down, they're just there, that with Caribou and with Kyrie Devon, they can easily control and take multiple Seraphim, maybe just one. But with all that being said, I did mention Caribou. Oh yeah, with all that being said, and he also took putting 𝒂𝒐𝒕𝒄𝒉 upon the list. How about I tack on the fact that Luffy didn't want the ancient weapons, but guess what? Blackbeard, oh yeah, I'm gonna need both of them. He has Caribou now, who has a location of 2, not just 1, 2, and both of those places are both of territories that Luffy said he will protect, right? So like I said, like Luffy is doing things willy-nilly, like, but now he's going to be put in a situation where you're Yonko, you say you're going to protect us. Can you actually protect us? Can Wano protect themselves from the Blackbeard pirates infiltrating? I don't know. Can Fishman Island? Hell no. So here we have Blackbeard and Luffy on the same plane right there for King of the Pirates or getting to the empty throne, learn the truth of the world, One Piece. And right now, Blackbeard is actively put in a position, or put himself in a position, where he can literally do it with 2 iron fists. But one thing to note is, because Luffy's the way he is, he's a golden child, he's a golden boy. That he falls in, he like almost like Buggy. Bug kind of falls his way up. Luffy kind of falls into situations that kind of benefit him every single time. The thing that's going to benefit him the most, and the thing that Oda even told us, was that if I ever get the Giants on my side, I will take over the world. I would have been found the One Piece. You know who said that? Big Mom said that. You know who has the Giants on the side? Luffy. You know what else has on the side? Wano, where Pluton is. You know who else he has on the side? Fishman Island, where another ancient weapon is, right? So say Blackbeard fails, Luffy already got those in the bag. Those are the ancient weapons? Yeah. Yo, 𝒂𝒐𝒊𝒕𝒄𝒉, yo, pull up. I need Pluton right now. Yo, Poseidon. Yo, bring Noah's Ark so I can help rescue these people, but also bring the Sea Kings, because, you know, I need to get active. See, it's very easy for him. So like I said, they're neck and neck in a way where Blackbeard is an iron fist, but Luffy is the connection he made along the way. Right now, we're in the midst of the Throne Wars, and it is up for grabs for literally anyone and everyone. Some people are ahead, some people below, and this list will change. Some people will drop, and some people will go up. But for now, we have to wait and see. But with that being said, it was been your boy MoashDMC, here again, back again to enlighten all you guys. But until next time, y'all, get right, don't get left, and leave a like, comment, and hit the bell button for next time. You know the semantics of YouTube. Do the things below. And come back next time, remain in line, yo. But leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if I should move some people up, move some people down, and who you're interested to see get on the list. By the end of the day, like I said, One Piece is one big joke. Or at least we're all trying to fight to figure out what that joke was. Until next time, y'all. Peace.